What's up, Faithbox? Welcome back to Everyday Faith. We are on day 10 today, and we have a great action, and I'm excited about this because I think that we're gonna have some fun with implementing this action. So it says this: write down 5 of God's promises that you need to remember and be encouraged by in the season that you're in. Place them somewhere that you'll see them each day. So real simple, real practical, but also incredibly beneficial. So take 5 promises that God has spoken to you: promises of love, promise of provision, promise of healing, promise of hope, promise of relationship and fulfillment. Whatever the promise is to you, it doesn't matter what it is to me, because this is about you and about what God is speaking to you. Take those 5 promises and then place them somewhere where you'll see them every day. But here's where we can have fun with this. I want to encourage you, don't just write all 5 of them in one place. Take the 5 and then put 1 in one place, a second in another place, and so on. So have 5 promises in 5 different places that you'll see them throughout the day. So maybe you want to tape 1 promise to your bathroom mirror, and that way you can, when you're washing your face, when you're getting ready, you'll see God's promise right there in front of you. Maybe you want to take another promise and tape it on the inside of, or on top of your dashboard. Don't place it over the speedometer or the fuel gauge, because you need to know how fast you're going and you need to know how much gas you have. But somewhere on your dashboard, you could place a small promise of God. That way, as you drive or as you're sitting at a stoplight, preferably, you can look down and you can remind yourself of what God has spoken to you. Where's another place? Maybe on your fridge, in the kitchen. And so you can, with a magnet, attach it to your refrigerator and see a reminder there of God's promise. If you work and have a job somewhere that you have an office or a kind of a stationary position, you can place it there, and have another place, or promise at your office or at your workspace to remind you. And so there's a lot of different things that you can do. There's a lot of different places you can locate these reminders, or you can place these reminders so that you're constantly seeing God's promise to you. But I'll ask you to take it another level. Once you've placed them, post photos on social media and tag us. Tag Get Faithbox. Tag me on Facebook or Instagram. I'd love to see it. Tag Brandon. He'd love to see it. And just kind of place them, post them. Usually a few hundred people watch this video every single day. So how incredible would it be to see a few hundred posts of different places where the promises of God have been spoken to us and are located so that we can remind it. It would be such a massive encouragement to our friends, our family, social media, and to one another as a Faithbox community. So take that action, make it your own. Write down 5 promises that God has spoken to you. Place them in some place, where you'll see it every day. You can split it up and place them in 5 different locations. Take some photos, post them online, tag at Get Faithbox, tag Brandon Janis, tag me, Ricky Ortiz, and and then that way we can celebrate with one another the promises that God has spoken.